What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watts, and I want to go over a topic coming from Star Wars Newsnet. It says that Giancarlo teases that Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian, teases that the show is more expensive than ever before. Um, Mandalorian Season 3 is going to be more expensive, so I can tell they're putting in a lot of effort for The Mandalorian Season 3. And I think The Mandalorian Season 3 is going to be the most interesting season of all. Um, I mean, it's going to have like lots of. There's been lots of teases. We're going to see more of Grogu. We're going to see more of Din Djarin's character. We're going to see more of the Mandalorians, the Darksaber, and we know that Din Djarin has the Darksaber. In order to retrieve the Darksaber, it must be won in a battle. I mean, we also got first introduced in the Darksaber in Star Wars Rebels. Yeah, it must be won. In order to achieve the Darksaber, it must be won. So, you must defeat the person before achieving the Darksaber. But yeah, I think the Darksaber, because based on what we've seen in the last season, I think the Darksaber is going to have a huge role in Season 3. We saw that Grogu refused to go train with Luke and got brought back to Din Djarin, so that's the reason why I don't think Luke Skywalker's going to make an appearance in Mandalorian Season 3 or Season 4. I don't think it needs to happen, and I think it would be retconning if they brought Luke Skywalker back. But I think it'd be retconning and it'd be more fan service. And we don't need fan service. We need the story, not fan service. But so I don't think they're gonna bring back Luke Skywalker. And I know a lot of you people have been talking about it in the past, but a lot of you YouTubers out there, the big ones, the big Star Wars content creators like Den of Nerds, Geeks and Gamers, Phantom Menace, all those types of people that I don't like to watch. So, Star Wars Theory, he's kind of on the flip side. But, I mean, I respect him, but he's kind of, he's not always, like... I find Star Wars Explained the most reliable out of all the Star Wars content creators. But... Star Wars Theory is okay, but Star Wars Explained I like the best. But I respect him, though. I mean, I don't agree with everything he says, but I respect him, though. And I do want to grow as a content creator, so I can't really be talking bad about other YouTubers that much. Unless I have a topic that they're all talking about to debunk. But, I just got a text message on my phone. I'll look at it after I do the video. But I probably shouldn't have mentioned that in the video, but oh well. I'm going to upload this video anyways. But yeah, like, we had an interview with Collider, and then the actor revealed some information. I'll probably copy and paste that in the description, because I don't feel like reading all that. So you guys can read it for yourself in the description. But yeah, it looks interesting. What does it show here?
Giancarlo, I do have to ask you an individual question. I was just in Brazil at CCXP, and they showed a pretty good sizzle reel of The Mandalorian Season 3. And I saw, I mean, it looks insane with action, tons of Mandalorians, teasing Mandalore. It basically, I don't know if you've seen the sizzle, but it looks massive, the season. And so I have to ask you, how is Season 3 compared to the previous ones? What can you say about it?
I just think that the show gets more expanded and more visually profound with each season. And I think it's the vision of Jon Favreau and David Filoni, certainly that begins that expansion. But it's also all of the artisans that they trust to collaborate with them. I was blown away by that sizzle reel. All of a sudden, the world just came at you in a much more intense and it's always been gratifying, but in a way that allowed you to know, that feeling that you have of dread or doom or excitement personified. That's the feeling you get because the story is all of a sudden being coalesced for you to understand there are elements that you didn't know about. And so I love the mythology that goes behind this show and is incorporated into the visuals that seem to be filmic. And I love the fact that you're able to see with each episode this season, you're really turning on a new movie. Visually, it's a sight and sound extravaganza that expands you to a place that, look, we can say a lot of words about a lot of different things, just like Kaleidoscope. But I think when you watch it, you have the space to feel emotion and connection between characters. Mandalorian, you have the space to feel the largesse of this universe, of this world building, and you have the space to see where you fit in. God, I wish I could be that warrior, that hero, that heroine. And we see the weakness and the power of the villainous who want for themselves and not for the whole. What I love about this show, it is about our army, is about all of us who are starting to understand once again it's for the people and by the people. And if we stand up and allow our voices to be heard and understand their strength in numbers, we can then recreate the world as it should be, in peace, harmony, and creatively, scientifically, and politically, a way for us to understand that there are no borders anymore. And so Mandalorian exemplifies all of that. This season is off the chain, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, he said some pretty neat stuff about The Mandalorian Season 3. And based on from what I just heard in the video, I like it. I mean, I liked it. I just cannot wait for the Season 3. I just cannot wait to see it. But I don't think Luke Skywalker's going to be in Season 3. I know a lot of you guys talk about it, but if you look back at what happened at the end of the Book of Boba Fett, I do not think Luke Skywalker's going to make an appearance in Season 3. I highly doubt that. There's maybe like a 10% chance, but I'll have to do a video on why I don't... I'll have to do a full video on why I don't think Luke Skywalker's going to be in Mandalorian Season 3. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it ain't right. It ain't about being right or wrong. But I highly doubt that Luke Skywalker's going to be in The Mandalorian Season 3. But that's all that's all I have to say for this video. I'll copy and paste some of the stuff it says here, just so you guys can read it for yourself. And this is coming from Star Wars Newsnet, so. And Star Wars Newsnet, StarWars.net, and the StarWars.com website are the most accurate websites reporting all the information about the upcoming Star Wars and all that. And I highly recommend that you go to those websites if you're hungry for information and all that. I highly suggest you go to those websites. But I'm going to have to wrap it up here. Be sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.